Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this fun holographic glitter liner get ready with me type video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Keilidh. I'm a makeup artist and a lot of new subscribers recently, so I think an updated Q&A might be on the cards. Let me know down below. There's a few different products, a few new products that I haven't used before, showing you different techniques as well. Even if you don't want to do holographic liner, the tips and tricks that I kind of show you in this video, you don't have to do this exact look either. Like, you could do a gold liner, that would be sick. You definitely create a more wearable look out of this. I just wanted to do something crazy. Thank you guys also so much for all the love on my video with my sister, turning my little sister into me. I got a huge reaction. So happy you guys all thought it was super funny and whatnot. I'm sick at the moment, along with the rest of the country, so please pass no remarks if I sound like nasally and ooey and stuff. Anyways, if you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching. So for this look, I actually use a Golden Oldie, the Keilidh palette. I'm taking shade 325, which is the middle purpley shade in the palette. I'm taking that on my Inglot 48SS brush and just working that onto the lid. Oh, god damn it, I'm so bad at this. Rewind. So the base I used today, first off, is the Keilidh eyeshadow primer. I used this in my last video and I loved it. So basically you apply this base and you don't set it, so it makes your eyeshadow super pigmented. Continuing on, working it onto the outer corner first, and then I'm just going to bring it across the lid also. Now be warned, this is going to look terrible until we start blending. You know what's funny? Is that we all used to just like apply our eyeshadow like that and call it a day. What were we thinking? Before I start blending my colours up, I'm actually going to apply my brow bone highlight first. I'm using the Sigma Glow palette and I'm taking the shade Felicity. I'm taking this on my Fleet Cosmetics lip brush. We're gonna get better looking, I swear. Taking my Rebelluna R21 brush. I love this blending brush. It's just a short kind of flat top brush. It's great for getting right into the crease. I'm just taking some more of that 325 and working it into the crease slightly. Just blending any harsh edges. We are going to be blending this out with lighter colours, but I just want to get rid of any harsh edges first. Taking my Juvia's Place Mini Masquerade palette and a mixture of Bori and Zobo on the same Rebelluna brush. I'm just going to very, very lightly, like I'm barely even touching the pan. Just going to start blending the edges of that. And then to blend the edges of those, I'm taking the Peach from the Keilidh palette. Again on the same brush. Just going back in with those shades and just building up the colour intensity to what I want. Now we are going to be, as you can see, the purple shade is starting to kind of blend away. That's fine because I do go in with more of it at the end and really kind of pack it on. Using my flat brush from Fleet Cosmetics also, I'm just going to pull the product up. That's what we should be looking like at the moment. I'm not too worried about this region or in here or anything like that because we are going to be covering it with liner anyways. My blend always turns out better on this eye, but this is my better eye. Why you blame me like that? So before we move on to liner, I'm just going to take a little baby wipe and wrap it around my nail and give myself a wee guideline. I always do this. It's the best way to get your liner even. What is on my nose? Just like so. It's not cheating. This is not a game. We want to get our liner done as quick and as easy as possible, and this is how I do it. Then taking my 77 gel liner mixed with a tiny amount of Duraline on my Inglot 42T brush, which is just a teeny tiny angle brush. I'm just going to start filling in my wing. I did do an in-depth tutorial on this, as in a wing liner look, if you want to check it out. Bear in mind, you are going to have to do your eyeliner a little bit thicker just because you are going to want to fill it in with glitter later on. So it needs to be quite a thick liner to do this. Obviously it's great if you have the eye space for this look. I don't have eyes for wing liner, but we make it work anyway. That's why I have my hair put back in this ponytail to give me some extra room. Just taking the smallest amount of Duraline possible. My small little 22T brush, and I'm just going to clean this up slightly I say this in my wing liner tutorial, but what the Duraline does is it brings your wing liner to such a fine point that you would never ever get with a brush. Even if it doesn't need cleaning up, I just like doing it because then after I do it I'm like, oh, it's so much better. Then just go back in with a tiny amount of concealer just to intensify the wing. I always use Duraline before my concealer also, because if you just go straight in with the concealer it can go quite grey on you and it doesn't clean up the liner quite right. Just wrapping up with your wings, then we're going to move on to the glitter. So the brush I'm using today for this is this Cotman 111 Winsor & Newton round pointed brush. Basically it's just a teeny tiny ass little paint brush. Girls, I'm telling you now, the best liner brushes you will ever get is in the paint shop, and for like $2.50. This one is minuscule. Minuscule. I can't even see it barely. It's like a pin. So it's great for detailed work. And I'm going to be taking a mixture of the Stila Magnificent Metals, their new holographic shades, In the Blue and Sea Siren. Starting with In the Blue, so the darker shade, and just starting at the outer wing first. Because they're like a liquid glitter, they're very easy to clean up. So if you do get it all over the place or you bring the glitter down too far, it's absolutely fine. Just literally take your liner brush and just very lightly glide over it. You don't even have to take any extra liner. So whatever gap I left on bottom, you just want to make sure the gap is the same between the liner and the gel liner the whole way across the eye. If it's wonky, that's going to make your liner wonky. I'm literally not breathing doing this. Then going in with Sea Siren and just continuing on to the inner corner. To be honest, there's not a major difference between these two colours. When you look at them in the container, there is, but then whenever you put them on the eye, there's not really. I find the Sea Siren, the one I'm using at the moment, might just be like a little bit more brighter. That's literally it. Hold on, I'll give you a good look at them. So again, this is Into the Blue and then this is Sea Siren. So if you could see them there, one looks like a deep purpley blue and the other is kind of like a pinky with blue reflex. Again, they swatch so different, but then whenever they're reflected in the light, like see, like so, they kind of look very similar. I don't know, on the eyes you just can't really tell that much of a difference. Unless you can on camera and I'm just being a gobshite. Just make sure if you've got hooded eyes that you just keep your head kind of tilted back. Make sure you don't look up because then it's going to all transfer. Just keep your head chilling like this for a while. Taking my little Fleek lip brush again and the Anastasia Aurora palette. I'm just taking the shade Helia and popping that into my inner corner. Because why not? Just get a little hint of green just to brighten everything up. Moving on to underneath, we're just going to use the exact same shades we used on top underneath. Then taking the darkest purple from the Keilidh palette 308 and just smoking that out. I'm just going to do my little inner corner flick thingy. What I do for the inner corner flick is I literally just like extend the top lash line outwards. See, a lot of people do this wrong, is they bring it out quite straight. It's supposed to just be like your naturally, it's just supposed to be your natural lash line extended and your bottom natural lash line extended, that's all. This brush is so good for it. It's the Inglot 42T. Because of the size of it, you can literally nearly just like stamp the shape onto your eye. And that is going to be tickly if you haven't done it before. You've been warned. I'm taking shade Sunset Cove, then another Stila one. This is a lot more pink and more silvery. On my same little paintbrush, and I'm just going to paint the inner corner, just underneath, just to kind of highlight it a little bit more. Can't have the top having all the glitter. The lashes I'm applying today are So Me Vogue, super big, super winged out. Applying my Benefit roller lash while the glue is drying. I have got a really in-depth how to apply eyelashes video already on my channel. You can check that out if you want. Like, do you see the difference eyelashes have made already? To bronze, I'm taking my Be Bold bronzing and contouring kit and my Sosu SF105 brush. I've done a full review on her brushes on my channel already. This is honestly one of my favourite bronzer brushes of all time. It reminds me of the Tom Ford brush, the Jack and Hill always goes on about only, I'm sure, because it's Tom Ford, it's probably costs an awful lot. Whereas this comes part of a set, and I mean, oh, it's supposed to be for powder just because it is quite big, but for bronzing it's just, if you don't like a harsh contour, if you just like a nice bronze, then this is the brush for you, I swear. It's just so soft, it blends everything so seamlessly, and because it's so big, you literally get it done in like 5 seconds. So how's everyone's Christmas and New Year? What's your resolution, guys? I actually haven't like decided what mine is just yet. As always though, there's always one that remains the same every year though. It's I want to become the best makeup artist I can be. I think if I focus on that and focus on becoming the best makeup artist I could possibly be, anything else that I want will kind of just fall into place. Well, that's what's been working for me so far anyways. What I will say to anyone who's starting out is don't focus on the followers or the likes or like wanting to become famous. That's not what it should be about. It's about you wanting to be the best makeup artist you can be. And I believe if you really focus on that, the rest will come. Applying my blush. This is the Milani Luminoso blush, my fave. I mean, I could be like everyone else and say the gym, but I know that's not gonna happen. I did a 4-week plan with Paul Shari, Shape Up with Shari, and I loved it. But I just don't have the time at the moment. And I know that's an excuse everyone uses, but I genuinely don't. I feel like I need to get myself sorted, like as a human, myself sorted and my work sorted and just into a schedule first, and then I'll really look into going into the gym because I do want to get into it. I feel like I want to apply a lot of blush. I'm going to apply a lot of blush. Okay, so I'm going to apply an abnormal amount of blush just because I think it would look really nice with this look. Obviously, you're not going to wear this on a normal day anyways. It's weird because I feel like whenever I wear purple, if I wear too much bronzer, it all kind of clashes, if that makes sense. I feel like purple and orange can be a weird combo sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. I still have to apply my highlighter. I never apply my highlighter until I'm finished my eyes because I find if I do my eye makeup, and especially if I'm doing wings and have to clean up, the highlighter is what really kind of gets disrupted when you're trying to clean up. So I always leave my highlighter until last. I'm actually going to pick up the Sigma Chroma Glow that I used earlier on my eyes. I'm going to use Bedazzle first, which is this gorgeous peachy tone. Okay. Not too crazy, like these colours are very wearable. I know you might look at the palette and be like, no. But they're actually not coming out like super intense, they're just coming out like a nice rosy gold shade. I actually wouldn't have minded if it come out a little bit more intense. Just for this look, but obviously for like an everyday. Oh god, the lip. I always find like picking a lip colour for purple so hard because anything that kind of has like an orangey yellowy tone underneath, I think just clashes so much, but we'll see. I'm going to try the shade Charlotte from Fleek Cosmetics. It's a gorgeous, just nude shade. So that's the shade Charlotte, and that's it matte. I think I want glossy. I'm applying Dose of Colours Undressed Lip Gloss over top. This is quite grungy, isn't it? I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, something a little bit different, back to my creative roots. Let me know down below what you guys want me to film next, if you like these type of tutorials, if you want me to kind of do more creative looks, we can learn more new techniques and stuff like that. I am a makeup artist, makeup is what it's all about, so at the end of the day I want to make sure I can teach you guys as many techniques as possible and give you my little tips and tricks as I go along. I've set myself a goal of wanting to upload at least twice a week on YouTube, so I am going to be uploading tutorials on like crazy makeup and then like everyday makeup, wearable makeup. I'm going to be doing fun challenges, get ready with me's and stuff like that as well. So please let me know down below what you guys want to see. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching once again. Please make sure to subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. And hit the little bell notification button. I've been told that that means you get a notification whenever I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.